All right, we'll go ahead and we'll get started in a nice, comfortable seat. Sukhasana. Easy cross-legged seat to begin, or you can sit on your shins if you'd rather. And if you have a prop, you can sit on it to elevate your hips. And begin to notice the breath, noticing if sensation through the breath is sticky or smooth, if there's any quality that really stands out to you. Noticing the air move through the body. Noticing if anything at all comes up in the mind. Observing the thought, the attitude, acknowledging without attachment, just observing. Gently draw the base of the skull slightly back, lift the heart, crown of the head reaches up. Notice how that changes the breath, subtle change. I invite you to breathe in and out of your nose this morning. And if that's not accessible, I invite you to breathe a little slower, soothing the nervous system. We'll inhale, send the palms up overhead, palms touch. Exhale, hands to heart center, thumbs into the sternum. I invite you to set an intention for today's practice. And if nothing comes to mind immediately, I invite you to flutter your eyelids open. I'll draw a card for us, something I haven't done for us in a little while. So go ahead and see what chooses us today. Okay, no idea what it's going to be. These are literary quotes. Okay, this one says, "What other dungeon is so dark as one's own heart?" And it's from The House of Seven Gables by Nathaniel Hawthorne. What other dungeon is so dark as one's own heart? And so maybe interpreting that as we are our own worst critics. Our thoughts that we hold inside are usually the harshest towards ourselves. And I invite you to bring a little freedom, a little compassion towards yourself in your practice on and off the mat. Feel free to add on any interpretations. We'll inhale, send the palms up overhead. And then exhale, cactus the arms, draw the elbows down, feel the shoulder blades, the lats melt. Inhale, reach up. And then exhale, gentle twist to the right. Left palm will find the right thigh, right fingertips tent up behind you. Inhale for length. And exhale, twist a little deeper, feeling the twist through the core. Inhale, sweep the arms forward and up, twisting back to center. And then exhale, twist to the left, right palm finds the left thigh, left fingertips tent up behind you. Find that length on the inhale. Exhale, twist a little deeper, subtle twist. Inhale, sweep the arms forward and up. And then exhale, let the hands land in the lap. We'll wake up the lumbar spine, strongest part of the spine, by making some torso circles, moving through the core. Anchor the sits bones, the hips. So as we make these slow circles, the sits bones, the hips may begin to lift, moving nice and slow, easy. Feeling it in the side body, the core, low back, maybe a little bit of shoulders here. And gently switch directions. If you begin to get dizzy at any time, just slow it down and work a little more upright. Keeping the head above the heart can help to reduce any dizziness. And gently coming to stillness, we'll roll the shoulders back. Send the arms out wide, fingers face the sky, spread the fingers wide, fingers are bright. Slight lift of the heart, proud heart. Flip the palms, let the circles get bigger. Then gently swim the arms forward, interlace the knuckles, press the palms away from you. Round the chin into the chest. Inhale, press the hands up overhead, seated cat-cows. Exhale, round in, draw the navel in. Inhale, reach up, feel the belly expand. Exhale, chin to chest, draw the navel in. Inhale, press up. And then exhale, press away, rounding in. Inhale, reach up. Then exhale, release the hands, interlace knuckles behind your back. Draw the shoulders down and up. Draw the chin to the sky. Drop your head back. Relax your neck. And then exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, chin to sky. And then exhale, chin to chest. We'll send the arms forward, walking the hands forward, coming into a child's pose. So knees can stay wide, uncross your ankles, big toes touch, or knees can come together. Knees wide for a low or a hip release, and knees together for low back release. Your choice. Reaching the arms long in front of you. Feel the forehead and the belly melt down to the ground. Feeling this length with the breath. Inhaling. Exhaling, finding a little more depth. And gently stack your palms, staying low. We'll anchor the left hip down, crawl the head and the heart towards the right corner of your mat. Feel that side body stretch here. You can unstack the palms if there's any tension in the shoulders. And gently make your way back to center. Switch the stack of the palms and we'll crawl over to the left corner of the mat. Anchor the right hip down. Unstack the palms if there's any tension, any discomfort in the shoulders. And then gently crawling back to center. We'll tuck the fingertips or tent them up, walk them towards the knees, lifting the head and the heart with the support of your hands. And we'll tuck our toes just for a moment here underneath the heels. Spread the pinky toe away from the other toes, waking up our feet. If there's a lot of discomfort in the toes or the feet here, you can rock forward into a tabletop and take some of the weight off of the feet. Stretching out the feet. There's a lot of acupressure points in the feet and the foundation when we're standing. So if there's any imbalances in the feet, it affects the knees, the hips, the shoulders. So just waking up the feet, stretching, supporting our alignment, whole body alignment. Then gently rock the weight forward. We'll all come into that tabletop, releasing one foot and then the other. Option to tap out your toes or just let the sensation disappear. We'll inhale, send the right hand high, reach up. And then exhale, thread the needle, right arm swims under the left, right shoulder drops down, left fingertips can walk or crawl to the left corner of the mat. Feel the shoulder release, low back release. If you want a little more here, send the left leg back, coming onto the ball of the foot. Or you can kick your left foot out to the side, sole of the foot will come all the way down. Big inhale. Big exhale. If your arm or your leg is extended, gently draw them back in. Hand will come by your face. Press into the ground, reach the right arm high. Then exhale, plant the right palm. We'll inhale, send the left hand high, reach up. Exhale, thread the needle, left arm swims under the right, left shoulder, left ear come down to the ground. Spider crawl those right fingers to the top of the right corner of the mat. Option to kick that left leg or right leg back. Right leg, ball the foot. Maybe you send that foot off the mat towards the right, sole of the foot comes completely down. Knowing that these are just playful variations, you can always experiment. And then gently drawing the knee back in, the hand back by the face, press into the ground, reach that left arm high to the sky. And then exhale, plant the left palm. And we'll find a nice heart opener. Walk the hands forward for puppy pose. Hips stay over the knees, melt the head and the heart down. Maybe the forehead comes down or the chest comes down. Maybe the chin comes down today. Slide the arms a little further forward. If there's discomfort in the shoulders, you can draw the elbows down and bring hands behind your head, staying a little more high or upright, that the chest doesn't have to come all the way down right away. And then gently, we'll glide forward. So roll forward, drop your forearms, coming down to the belly. Glide the hands back by the chest, forehead comes down, draw your shoulders back, point your elbows back, elbows in towards your ribs, press through the tops of your feet. Inhale, baby cobra, send the heart and the head up. Navel's just above the mat. Then exhale, lower. Inhale, baby cobra, press through the tops of the feet, contract your thighs. Exhale, lower. Inhale, baby cobra, hover the hands, lift the head and the heart. Exhale, lower. Once more, inhale, baby cobra, hover the hands. Maybe you hover the feet, lift a little higher. And then exhale, lower it all down. We'll bring the hands outside the top of the mat. So send the elbows to the sky. Fingers are tented as though you have a little ball under the hands or something you don't want to smush. So we'll inhale, lift the head and the heart. Drop your left shoulder and your left ear. Exhaling. Gaze goes right. Inhale, draw the head back to center, lift the heart. Exhale, drop the right shoulder, right ear, gaze goes left. Inhale, center. And then exhale, lower. Beautiful work. Swim the hands behind you. Release, we'll interlace the fingers, release the index fingers, shoulders draw back. Inhale, lift the head and the heart. And then exhale, lower. Bring the hands back by the chest. Tuck your toes, press the knees into the ground, press yourself up, send the hips over the heels for child's pose with tucked toes. Draw the forehead down, belly over the thighs. Inhale, roll forward. Lift your knees, step your feet about 6 inches forward. Knees are about 2 inches above the ground. Really spread your fingers wide, press the ground away from you. Beast pose. You can be any kind of beast you want in this pose. And then inhaling to stay through the exhale. Inhale, exhale, downward facing dog. Press your hips up and back. You can send the legs a little longer. Walk your dog, bending into one knee and then the other. Shoulders are level, gaze to the navel, or maybe close your eyes, letting this first down dog really be soothing, doing a nice quick internal body scan, just feeling what stands out to you here. Relax your neck. Inhale, send the heels high. Exhale, drop the heels to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, drop your heels to the left. Shoulders stay level as we drop the heels. Inhale, center. Exhale, drop the heels to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, drop the heels to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, drop the heels, center. Let the heels melt to the ground. Press the ground away from you, belly towards your thighs even more. Deep bend in the knee is always welcome. Inhale, look forward, tippy toe to the top of the mat. Take as many tiny steps as you can to come to your hands, pressing the ground away from you so much so maybe you lift off a little bit. And once the feet arrive, notice the distance between them. Make 2 fists, put them between your feet, and step the feet just about an inch away from each hand, maybe a little wider. Relax your neck. Belly hanging on the thighs, deep bend in the knees. Grab opposite elbows. Find a gentle sway. Side to side sway. Feel yourself getting heavier and heavier. Interlace your hands behind your head like a basket. And feel that neck release. Gently release your hands to the ground. Plant the left hand under your face. Bend the left knee, straighten the right leg, inhale, right hand reaches high. And then exhale, plant that hand on the low back, draw your shoulder back, twist the heart a little forward to the right. IT band stretch. It's okay to bend both knees here. And gently swim that right hand overhead, switching sides, right hand under the face, bend into the right leg, straighten the left leg. Inhale, left arm reaches high. And then gently let that hand land on the low back, spin the shoulder back, draw the heart forward or more towards your left. Swim the left hand overhead, let it find the mat, bend into one knee and then the other. Slide your palms underneath your feet. So here, you will not break your hands. You can put all of your weight forward into the balls of your feet, knees track forward, toes track forward, relax your neck, elbows can splay out wide. Deep bend in the knees to begin. And then straighten your legs. Inhale for length. Then exhale, maybe you fold. Deep bend in the knees is a nice place to stay. And then playing with straightening, using the strength of your arms, pressing your feet into your hands, hands into your feet. Maybe you fold a little deeper. Then gently release the hands one at a time. Scoot your feet in about 2 inches. Bend in your knees. Inhale, rise to standing. Nice and slow here. Squeeze your inner thighs. Draw the shoulders back. Spread your fingers wide. And feel your stance here. How does it feel to stand? Does it feel wobbly? Is there any swaying happening forward or back? Gently micro adjust yourself to feel centered, tall, strong like a mountain. Micro bend in the knees. Inhale, press the palms up overhead, reach up. Exhale, cactus the arms, draw the elbows, lift the heart. Inhale, reach up. And then exhale, swan dive, hinge at the hips, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins or thighs, rising with a flat back. Then exhale, fold. Plant the palms, step the right foot back, step the left foot back, coming into a plank. Option to drop the knees or keep them lifted. Press the ground away from you. Notice if when you drop the knees that there's no change in the upper body. Lots of strength here. We'll hold this for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently lower all the way down to the belly. Inhale, baby cobra, or option to roll over the toes for up dog. Exhale, press the hips back, downward facing dog. Walk your dog here, bending into one knee and then the other. We'll inhale, look forward, travel to the top of the mat, step, hop, or float. Then exhale, fold. Inhale, gently rise to standing roll, one vertebrae at a time, coming up. Nice and strong, send the palms overhead, palms touch. Exhale, cactus the arms, draw the shoulders down, lift the heart. Inhale, reach up. Draw your right hand to your left wrist, pull up out of the waist to arc over towards the right. Inhale, center. Switch the grip, left hand finds the right wrist, arc over to the left. Inhale, center, release the grip and swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Then exhale, fold. Staying low, step the left leg back and then the right leg back into our plank. Option to drop the knees or hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Option to take that vinyasa, high to low plank, finding your owner and pressing back into down dog. Pedal out your dog. Inhale, look forward, travel to the top of your mat. And then exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Root to rise, rise to standing, press through all sides of the feet, palms press up overhead. Then exhale, reverse namaste. Palms will come behind your head, fingers pointing down, draw the elbows out wide, lift the heart. Send the elbows a little even further back, baby back bend here. Inhale, reach up. Then exhale to your heart center. We'll play with a little balancing today. We'll gently rock the weight into your left foot and then gently lift the right leg, flex your toes. Just notice standing, maybe hands come to hips. You can always just start with one toe towards the ground and gently lift. Hips are level, flex your toes. If this feels okay here, gently press your right knee away from you. Then gently glide back to center. Lower that right foot, right into the right foot. Press the left knee away from you, flex those toes. Gently guide that foot back forward and we'll switch. Lift, so press the left foot into the ground, lift that right knee once more. Press the right knee away from you. Squeeze, 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 drop back in, and then flex your toes. We're gonna find a figure 4 shape. Hook your right foot, ankle outside the left knee and sit back. Hands can come to your heart or your hips. You don't have to sit very deep. Maybe hands reach forward and you sink a little deeper. Inhale, rise, release your foot, switching sides. Weight goes into the right foot. Lift that left knee, press it away. Flex your toes, drop back to center, and we'll find that figure 4. The left ankle will hook around the right knee, sink your hips back, so press that left knee away from you. Little balance challenge. Maybe hands are reaching forward, generating a little heat. Inhale, rise to standing, lower that left foot. Scooch your toes together, squeeze your inner thighs, reach the hands up, and then exhale, chair, sink your hips back, sink, sink, sink. Should feel nice and strong in this chair after doing one leg at a time. Inhale, squeeze, inner thighs, reach up. Exhale, sink deeper into your chair. Draw your hands to your heart. Look down, can you see all 10 toes? If not, draw your knees back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sink a little deeper. Inhale, squeeze your inner thighs, come to standing. And then exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins or thighs. Exhale, fold. Step your right leg back, lower the right knee. Frame the front toes with tented fingers. Toes can be, back toes, right toes can be tucked or untucked. Inhale, sweep the arms forward as an extension, crown of the head, and then inhale, lift up out of the waist, reach to the sky. Draw your right hip back. If there's any pain in the knee, maybe a blanket or something soft underneath the knee could be helpful. And you can always experiment with tucking and untucking the toes. Open twist to the left, right arm forward, left arm back. Draw that right hip back. Inhale, sweep the arms forward and up. Exhale, open twist to the right, left arm forward, right arm back. Inhale, sweep the arms forward and up. And then exhale, fold, frame that front foot. Option to slide the left heel forward and flex the toes towards your face, or you can stay right here with the deep bend in the knee, find a gentle sway. Buoyancy, waking up that hand. But if your heel is slided forward, really flex those toes towards your face, draw that left hip back. If you want more sensation, wiggle your foot side to side. Hands can come up onto blocks or books. And then gently bend into that front knee. Plant the palms. So we'll all plant the palms. Lift the knee. And then send the left heel up and back, point your toes. Draw your knee to the sky, bend into that left knee. Right heel sinks down to the ground. Option to gaze under the right shoulder. Maybe you see your foot, make some ankle circles, knee circles. And then exhale, lower. Pedal out your dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, travel to the top of the mat. Coming into your fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, rise to standing, press the palms up overhead. Then exhale, reverse namaste, palms behind the head, draw the shoulders back. Fingers facing the ground. Inhale, reach up. Then with palms together, exhale, fold. Let the fingertips come way, way in front of you. Bring the belly close to the thighs. Once the fingertips touch the ground, slide the palms back. And we'll step the right leg back. Lower that right knee. Step the left leg back. Lower that left knee. Take a quick child's pose. Toes are tucked. Inhale, roll forward. Step the right knee between the hands. Tent the fingertips, bellies over the thigh. Option to stay just right here, finding that buoyancy, rocking the knee forward and back, hamstring stretch. You can tuck or untuck the toes, and then we'll lift the hands if you want a little more, a little strength here, reaching as an extension through your head. Plug your shoulders into your sockets. Inhale, pull up out of the waist, reach up. Maybe you stay right here or open twist to the right, left arm forward, right arm back, draw the left hip back. Inhale, swim the arms forward and up. Exhale, open twist to the left, right arm forward, left arm back. Inhale, reach the left arm up. And then exhale, tent the fingertips around the front foot. Stay here or slide that right heel forward. Flex your toes towards your face. Maybe you find the wiggle side to side in the foot. Really draw that right hip back. Deep bend in the knee is always welcome here, or a soft bend. And gently bend that right knee. So we're all with a bent knee. Plant the palms down, lift the left knee, send the right heel up and back, point your toes. Bend into the right knee, lower the left heel to the ground, knee to sky, open up the hip. Shoulders are level. Look under your left armpit. Maybe you see your foot. Wave it yourself. Make some circles. Make some knee circles. And then exhale, lower that right foot down. Inhaling. Exhaling. Deep inhale, fill up. Open mouth, audible exhale. Inhale, roll forward like a wave. Drop one knee and then the other. Sink the hips over the heels. Untuck the toes, child's pose. Crawl the arms a little more forward. Lower the head and the heart. Inhale, rock forward, coming into tabletop. Tuck the toes, hover the knees, press the hips up and back for downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, travel to the top of the mat. Forward fold. Scoot the toes in, big toes touch. Inhale, swim up into chair. So arms reach forward, sink your hips. Inhale, squeeze the inner thighs. Coming to standing, straight legs, and then exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, arms come out wide like a circle, reaching up overhead. And then exhale, palms together, fold. Hinging at the hips, reach the arms way, way in front of you with palms touching. Plant the palms, step the right leg back, lower the right knee. Tented fingers surround that front foot. Find a little buoyancy here. Gently bring the left hand inside the left foot, step the left foot out to the side. Option to keep that right knee grounded or lift the back knee. Finding your variation here. Keeping that nice progressive heat building in the hamstring. Maybe you drop down the forearms. Taking our time here. And then gently step that left knee back to meet the right. With tucked toes, take that quick child's pose, hips over the heels. Slide the hands forward. Feel all this length we're building. Inhale, roll forward. Step the right foot outside the right hand. Finding our lizard variation on the other side, knee down or knee up on the back leg. Maybe the forearms come down on this side. Finding that gentle sway, buoyancy. Plant the palms and step the right leg back to meet the left. Walk the fingertips towards the knees. Palms come over the thighs, draw the shoulders back. Option to stay with fire toes, or you can untuck the toes. And we'll take a nice breathing exercise. So Nadi Shodhana, alternate nostril breathing. You'll bring your peace fingers between your brow. Ring finger to your left nostril, thumb to your right nostril, balancing the brain, cooling the nervous system. So just placing the hands, get a feel for where the hands will go. And just however feels natural to you, take a deep clearing inhale. Exhale, let it go. Once more, inhale, fill up just like you. And then exhaling like you. Seal the left nostril with your ring finger. Inhale through the right nostril. Seal the right nostril, pause. Exhale left. Pause. Inhale left. Seal the left nostril. Pause. Exhale right. Pause. Inhale right. Seal the right nostril. Exhale left. Pause. Inhale left. Seal the left nostril. Pause. Exhale right. 2 more on your own. 1 cycle being once on the left and 1 on the right. Ooh, can hear that rain coming down. And when you feel complete, gently lower your hands from your face. Awesome. We'll gently reach the hands up. Option to keep your eyes closed or open. And then exhale, hands to your heart. If you're still sitting on your toes, gently untuck the toes. Let your feet breathe. And I invite you to revisit any intention that you may have set, remembering why you came to your mat. Inhale, press the palms up. Then exhale with your palms together, hinge forward. So palms stay connected. It's gonna be a little strength here, reaching the fingertips past maybe the top of the mat, depending how high you are. Fingers will touch before your belly comes to the thigh. Head will come down last. And if your head comes down first and your hands are in the air, then you have a very open shoulder. No right or wrong. And once the head comes down, really press the fingers wide, hips back. Spread the knees wide. Feel your heart melt even deeper. And then gently tent the fingertips, walk the hands back towards your knees. And we'll swing the legs out to the right. And we'll find the left sole of the foot to the right inner thigh. Inhale, reach the arms up once you're situated. Flex your toes towards your face. And we'll exhale, take a twist to the right, hinge at the hips, lead with the heart, fold forward. Option to bend the knee. You can place stacked palms under your calf. Maybe the forehead comes down to the knee, crown of the head reaching towards your foot. Inhale, reach the crown of the head a little more forward, draw that left hip back, flex your toes, press your right heel away from you. Inhale, gently roll up, send the left palm behind the low back. Reach the right arm high, roll onto the left shin, press your hips up. And then exhale, lower the hips. We'll do that once more. Inhale, press up. And then exhale, lower. We'll gently send the left leg long, bring the right sole of the foot to the left inner thigh. Inhale, reach up. And then exhale, gentle twist, fold over the left leg. Maybe there's a bend in the knee, protecting the low back. Anchor that right hip down, send the left heel further away from you. Notice if you're holding your breath, let it go. Inhale, gently roll up. We'll send the right palm behind us. Left hand reaches to sky, roll over the right shin, press up with the hips, left arm reaches overhead. Then exhale, lower. Inhale, press up, roll up. And exhale, lower. We'll gently draw the soles of the feet together for butterfly. Begin flapping your wings. Hands can come around the toes or the tops of the feet. Finding a little bit of heat, keeping all that heat in the hamstrings and the hips that we built. A little bit of silliness here. And gently let the sensation, the fluttering come to a halt. Feel the tingling of the blood moving. We'll inhale, reach the head up high, and then exhale, fold. Reaching the crown of the head forward. It's okay to round your back here or fold with a flat back. You'll change the rotation of the pelvis, and you'll feel the difference of where the stretch is happening. You can press your elbows into your knee creases, and you can even use the strength of your arms to pull you a little bit further down, observing if sensation is safe or if it's not breathable, and if there's any pain, then listening to the body, the bad sensations, the body's saying, hey, back off you. So just taking a moment, inhaling for length. And exhale, maybe you fold a little deeper. Inhale, gently roll up. We'll slide the left knee underneath the leg so the right ankle comes outside that left knee and your left foot is outside your right hip. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist towards your right. So you're sending your left elbow outside your right knee, your right fingertips tent up behind you, hand to your heart. Option to extend your hand. Option to gaze over the back shoulder. Maybe your left hand finds that knee that's close to the ground. Inhale, unwind, reach the arms up. And then take a counter bow over the left side. Inhale, press up, and we'll switch our knees. Right knee comes down, left ankle outside the right knee, right ankle outside the left hip. Get your wiggles so you feel situated. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, right elbow outside the left knee. Left hand can tent up behind you or palm to the ground. Option to extend the right hand. Maybe you find that right knee on the ground. Option to gaze over that back shoulder. Inhale, reach up, unwind, and we'll gently slide both legs wide in front of us. Wide leg forward fold. Flex your toes towards your face. Inhale, reach up. Then exhale, fold. Walking the hands long forward in front of you. Bending in the knees if you need. Feeling the change in sensation in the low back. And keep inching forward if you need. And breathing slower, maybe counting to 6 on the inhale and 6 on the exhale if you find you're holding your breath at any time. And staying just like that, stay with it, spending a little more time here, working hamstrings and the low back. Hey. And gently begin to walk the fingers towards the hips, lowering the reach, sliding the palms. So lowering the tented fingertips, sliding the palms, lift the head up last, rolling your spine to come upright. Draw the knees together, deep bend in the knees, reach your arms forward, and gently lower all the way down to the back, one vertebra at a time. How slow can you go? And then here, once you're on your back, send the toes forward, arms behind you, point your toes, big morning stretch. Make fists, point your toes, squeeze your feet, squeeze your calves, squeeze your thighs, glutes, belly, side body, back, chest, shoulders, arms, elbows, hands, face, squeeze everything you got. Then exhale, let it go. Gently draw your knees into your chest. Give yourself a squeeze, wrap your forearms underneath the knees, palms find elbows, opposite elbows, or forearms, whatever feels comfortable to you. Feel the hips begin to drop, low back begin to drop. One day the low back will be completely flat to the ground. Gently release your left leg long, squeeze that right knee up even further into the chest, and gently draw it outside the right rib cage, up into your armpit, but outside and off of the ribs. Flex your left toes so your calf is pressing against the ground. Feeling the psoas lengthen on the left side, hamstring on the right side, glutes. And gently draw that right shin into center, send the sole of the right foot onto the ground. Bump your hips to the right, let the right knee fall over the left leg. Supine twist, keep your shoulders grounded. Maybe you want a little more here and you straighten the right leg out to the side. Maybe the left hand finds the calf or even the toes. If you want even more, send the left heel towards your left glute, and maybe the right hand captures those toes. And then it's just a visual point for length. And if your body's really tight, don't force reaching the toes. It'll happen over time and practice, and it's just a fun reference to reach. Allowing yourself soften into the twist. And then gently send the right leg up and over, bump your hips to center. Right leg goes long, left shin into the chest. Give yourself a little bit of a cradle that shin. And we'll let the left knee fall outside the left ribs, drawing the left knee up into the armpit. Flex your right toes towards your face. Right calf is on the ground. Maybe the heel lifts off the ground. Then gently draw your shin back into center. Send the left heel down. Bump your hips to the left, stacking left hip over the right. Let the left leg fall over the right. Maybe you straighten it out to the side. Shoulders stay grounded. And then inhale, send. Oh, wait, we'll find those variations. Maybe you want to reach for your toes. Maybe you want to have that deep hamstring stretch, quad stretch, sending the right heel close to your right glute. Maybe capturing it with the left hand. Get too relaxed and you don't want to try the next the next thing that the stretch could be becoming. So it could become something deeper each time, or even lessening, knowing every day our practice looks different. And then gently clenching, ungrip or let go of your grip. Send the left leg up and over, bump your hips back to center. Find both knees into the chest, give yourself a squeeze once more. Maybe you roll side to side, gently massage the low back. We'll grab our big toes with peace fingers, drop both knees into the armpits, happy baby. You can still keep that side to side sway here. Really pull those toes down. Maybe grab the insides of the feet or the outsides of the feet if that feels better. Option to extend one leg and then the other. Maybe finding that wide leg fold. And gently draw the knees shut like a book. Let both feet come down to the ground. And let the knees windshield wiper side to side, letting the knees fall left and right. And gently, the next time the knees fall to the right, leave them there. We'll scoot the left foot out to the left side of the mat so the left knee comes to center. Hook your right ankle just above that left knee. Let it drive down towards the mat. Nice quad stretch here. So if there's any pain in the knee, keep the angle a little more soft. Keeping the left knee higher in the air. Here comes that rain again. You can maybe hear it. And if you want to go real deep into the stretch, you'll keep wiggling your left foot further away from you. Hands can relax anywhere. Keeping it breathable. And gently scoot your left foot back into center. Your right foot is still hooked around that left knee. Send the left foot into the air. Send the hands through this figure four we've created. Interlace the knuckles behind the left thigh. Press the right knee away from you. You can bend the left knee or keep it straight, up to you. Then gently lower the legs. We'll send the right foot down. Let the knees windshield wiper side to side. Feels so good. And the next time that the knees fall to the left, you'll hook your left ankle over the right knee. So you can, to find your angle, you'll wiggle your right foot towards the right. Right knee comes somewhere near the center of your mat, whether it's grounded or in the air, and then hook that left foot just above the right knee. Finding that nice sensation that serves you. It doesn't need to be super deep. And if there's any pain in the knee, send that right foot closer to the center of the mat, softening the angle. Let yourself lengthen and melt down. If there's any discomfort in the low back, slide your shoulders down. Let them slide away from your ears. Slight elevation of the heart, keeping length in the spine. And gently, slowly wiggle that right foot back towards the center of the mat, keeping that left foot hooked over the right knee. The legs will come up in the air. So the right knee is up, your left knee's in the air with the left foot over that right knee. Option to stay right here, pressing the left knee away from you, or draw the legs close to you. Right leg can come up off the ground. Maybe the foot comes towards the sky. Swim your hands through that hole for figure four, interlacing the hands behind the thigh. Left knee presses away. Maybe you use that left elbow to press it even further, simultaneously pulling the right thigh close into you. You can bend into that right knee. You can still find your sway. Flex your left toes towards your left knee. And then gently, as you feel ready, you'll lower your legs down to the ground. Let the left foot come down. Bring your knees together. Both feet will scooch to outside edges of the mat. Low back sensation here, low back release. If you don't feel anything in the low back, send your heels a little closer to your glutes, and it will help you to have the low back flush to the mat. Hands come out to your side, palms up. Then gently scoot your feet in towards each other, hip width apart, palms flip down to the ground. Maybe walk the heels a little closer to your glutes. We're going to take 2 rounds of bridge. If you'd like to take a supported bridge and you have a block, you're welcome to do so. You can put it under your sacrum or between the thighs. We'll inhale, squeeze the inner thighs, press up. Little to no weight in the neck or the shoulders. Well, there'll be some weight in the shoulders, but you're going to keep the core active. Draw the knees forward, toes forward. Option to interlace the fingers, tuck one shoulder under and then the other. Now there's more weight in the shoulders. Squeeze your inner thighs. And you can hold here as long as you'd like, or if you feel ready, gently lower down on your exhale, 1 vertebrae at a time. And as you feel ready, you'll take your second round. In between, feel free to find some pelvic tilts, drawing the pelvis forward and then inward, feeling the low back against the ground. Inhaling to rise, pressing the hips up. Options are yours if you want to stay here, or maybe you reach the arms back, a little shoulder therapy, washing the arms forward and back. Maybe finding that interlaced variation once more. If you're really wanting some strength, you can extend one leg and then switch. And as you're ready, lower down. Let the knees fall left and right. We'll come into our final resting shape. If there's one more posture you want to take, and it's a 2-sided thing, then go ahead and do it. Make sure you do both sides. And then make your way to your final resting shape. Option for traditional Shavasana, or any variation if you'd like to use props, maybe drawing the soles of the feet together to touch. You can take legs up the wall if you are near a wall, a couch, or a bed. And get out any last wiggles. If you'd like something more awakening, take a meditative seat. And come back into your breath if the mind is wandering. My voice will gently guide you out. So please enjoy this active rest. Shavasana. And if you're ready to move on, gently find some wiggles in the fingers and wiggles in the toes. And if you'd like to stay and rest, please do so. It is a gift to your body, keeping that length and that practice of stillness. For those moving on, gently rock your head side to side and gently roll over to one side like a fetal position, a symbol of rebirth from our practice into our day. If you're rolling to one side, use your arm as a pillow or an actual pillow, and allow yourself to feel this transition, this energetic shift, observing sensation in the body, the head space. And gently, with soft or closed eyes, without hurry, press yourself up with your hands, coming back to that easy meditative seat we began in. We'll inhale, send the palms up overhead, palms touch. Then exhale, hands to heart center. I invite you to revisit that intention you may have set, if you set one, or to explore that idea from the card of how we can be so hard on ourselves, and that inner critic is ours to soften. Take a moment here. Thank you for showing up for your practice. Showing up is the hardest part. And thank you for sharing your practice with me. Together we bow. Namaste.